Howdy folks, Zelgrax here with Siberius.
So,
And welcome to a new series of our Total War Warhammer 2 battles. We're calling this Uncivil War. Idea is that we just play two of the sub-factions of various factions. Yeah. You get the idea. Obviously, there's a lot of options. I'm just showing the all the lists here. And Siberius actually has access to one I don't have here, so he is playing as Har Ganeth, and I'm playing as the Cult of Pleasure, as we do our Dark Elf Uncivil War. And fittingly, we are fighting at the Shrine of Cain, which looks like it's going to be a kind of crazy map. Which is cool. I'm kind of digging it, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to do something a little different, something a bit more, like a bit more thematic with these fights. So obviously, it's going to be faction against faction from the same armies, like the same race, I guess. It should be interesting because obviously some of the factions have some very unique options that are not available to others. And oh my goodness, what is happening here?
I've got no idea. Okay, there's the deployment zones. Okay, it's not too kind of crazy, but it's not too bad. It's just very lumpy.
Oh, there's lava. There's lava everywhere.
Behind your deployment zone.
Yeah.
They don't run away.
Look at that shrine. Gosh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, super lumpy. Gosh. Okay. Wow. How bizarre. What a weird map. Okay, cool.
Blackguards, executioners, dark elves, eager for battle. Blackguards, Druki, blackguards.
This is a weird one.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go.
You're a Then.
I'm not a Then, you're a Then. And it's so hard to know like what the other person's gonna take. There's so many weird ways you can go with it. Wow, there's actually lava in my deployment zone. That seems mean.
Dark deeds.
I worry. Looked at the troop count. I'm like, uh-oh. That is not a lot of troops.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Well, you'll see. You ready?
course.
Okay, here we go.
Dark Rider crossbows.
Oh boy. Well, that's going to be a mess down there.
I move. Fury, come forth.
Cold-blooded killers. Urethane. Hack. Cut.
Interesting. Stop it.
On the move.
Stop it.
Marathi moves.
What am I stopping?
Dealers in
Being
death.
mean.
Blood will flow.
Shadowy overseer.
Onwards to murder.
Likely.
Executioners. Onwards to murder.
Thing.
On to slaughter. Destroy. Blood for Cain. Executioners.
Interesting.
We are ready. Kill them. Massacre them. My blade hungers. Onward.
Stop it.
Black guards.
I
Going
don't appreciate
now.
that.
At once.
As you say. Kill everything. We are ready.
No, you muppets.
Forward.
Hack sorceress. A dark harbinger.
Slash. Kill.
Marathi. Forward. Come with me. Feel my vengeance. Vengeance awaits.
Oh. Did you just also Pit of Shades me?
Nope.
Oh.
Heatmaker.
Withdraw. Attack.
At my command.
So hard to tell who's on this here.
Executioners.
If it helps, I think my army is just dying rapidly.
Feel my fury.
Well, at
There
least I
goes
can say I
Hellebrand.
killed her. Yeah.
Cold-blooded
That's about all I
killers.
can say there.
My blade hungers.
Destroy everything. Vengeance and fury. Feel my vengeance.
elves! No survivors!
Marathi. My revenge comes. Kingmaker. Druk's revenge.
She's doing everything she can. Bless her. Bless her cotton socks.
Withdraw.
I'm gonna claim moral victory.
Killing my lord?
Yeah. It may even be
Yeah,
Marathi who got her. All those numbers do not look good. Wow.
Both went pretty elite with our infantry.
Yeah, I realized afterwards how ironic it was that I was taking 2 units of executioners against Har Ganeth.
Yeah. Tried to sort of stay within theme
Yeah.
best I could. It wasn't as crazy as I thought. You do love your monsters though, don't you?
I do. And I mean, that's just how I've played in real life, so, you know, it's to be expected.
True.
I mean, Hydras can be very effective.
No, I agree. I mean, you only had 2 monsters, and the Manticore is not an expensive monster.
That's like
so-
800. Yeah, they're very cheap.
Yeah.
And it did a good number on your Dark Riders and Harpies, I think.
Yeah.
Well, one of the units of Dark Riders. That was a little unfortunate that we started right on top of each other in the same divot.
It was.
And I definitely lost that fight, which I couldn't really afford to do.
Yeah. I pulled Hellebrand over as fast as I could.
Yeah, I
Just
realized.
to make sure. That Manticore was scary.
I was like, oh no, it's rampaging. I literally don't care. Let it rampage. That's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like Marathi should have had more builds. I mean, I got off a Pit of Shades right in the middle of your units. Like, only 10
Yeah.
for what should be quite a devastating Vortex spell.
You might have just done a lot of hit points.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's true. Blackguard were nowhere near as effective as the Executioners for me.
Which is weird, because they're anti-infantry.
Yeah, that makes
They may have
literally
just
no
been swarmed, because I did have sort of 5 infantry units to your
sense. 4.
3 to your 4. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, and I brought the cold ones round, which worked.
Yes.
They munched up your crossbows, I think, or at least
Yeah.
made them run. But
I think if anything, it was the I don't think you were able to finish much off. So even when they did run, eventually I think the crossbows turned back and started firing back in.
yeah, no, I couldn't chase with anything here, mainly because
Yeah.
my Dark Riders got just ambushed.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess we both thought, let's start down in that sneaky little area.
I mean, originally I was set up on the other side, and then I changed my mind, which
I had one on the other side that I forgot about for a long time.
I did notice them drop in. And I was like, wait, they're like full health. What's happening? I don't need another unit of full health. Yeah, what I wanted to do was get the cold ones into the back of the Witch Elves, but that didn't happen. That would
Yeah,
have been brutal.
yeah.
Alas. Well, I think this will be a fun series.
Yeah.
That was a quick battle. Not for good reasons.
I think we both took pretty aggressive combat armies, so I think that tends to lead to a pretty fast battle because it's just let's get in there and
Yeah,
get out.
and yeah, I mean, I took what felt like a pretty good Marathi army too.
Yeah.
It was very much sort of her last stand, although of course it turns out it was Crone's last stand. Marathi
She'll
flew
be
off at
back.
the end. No, I killed her. with Heartrender and whatever the sword is called. Because I did equip her with her magic weapons.
Nice. Nice. Thought about going on the what do you call it, the Cauldron of Blood or whatever it is, or the shrine. I just wanted the mobility in the end.
What's she riding?
Manticore.
Oh, that's a Manticore. Okay.
Yeah, which I think is one of her traditional.
Yeah, it is. It just looked weird.
I didn't get a chance to look at it.
It looked sort of like more compact than the Feral Manticores do.
Okay.
Oh well. I think this will be fun, and we have a lot left to choose from. I think we figured out we had what 10 factions that we can work through. So.
I think it also lends itself to not necessarily like fully. I'm not saying you have to like. I don't think we should. Units, but I did try. I think trying to use units that fit your faction is kind of cool as well.
Yeah.
Might not normally use executioners, but it was kind of fun to, and they did solid. So stuff like that.
I think it'll be it'll be a fun test to see what's good for other battles moving forwards.
Yeah, I think it does tend to cut out a few options as well sometimes, as well as adding some.
Yeah.
Got 4 high elf factions. Whew.
Here, let me see. I've got 5 lizardman factions.
Wow. I've got 2.
I only got 3 high elves. I only have 1 dwarf faction outside of the
Me too.
dwarves.
Me too.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. I guess there's one that we didn't get.
There's at least one other. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they need to put the things back on sale so we can get some more faction wars going on.
And then obviously, well, does Norska have factions? I don't know.
It has just the one faction with Throg.
Oh, okay. Still, that would thematically be very different, so that would be fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you could do a troll build or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I think at the moment we have 10 total available. So
the Warhammer 3 drops and we get demons and Kislev and
yeah.
Chaos Dwarfs maybe. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, I know you'd be happy to have your
So happy.
Chaos Dwarves back.
Chaos Dwarfs versus Kislev would be pretty old school for us.
Yeah.
You had a strong lean into Kislev.
I did, yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun to play them again. Well, for now, thank you for watching. I look forward to bringing you the next in our Uncivil War series. What we need to do is we can figure this out so we can sort of plan ahead, and so we know who's coming up next. Shall I just
like next time on Faction Wars?
Exactly, except it's Uncivil War. Remember?
Next time on Uncivil Wars.
Hey, I'm gonna roll a fictitious D10 quickly, just so we can say who's next.
I'm going to also roll a fictitious D10.
Right.
In an unrelated way.
Okay. Next up will be Bretonia.
I've got 2 factions for Bretonia.
I have 3.
Oh.
I have Bordelot, Carcassonne, and Chevalier de Lyonesse.
Oh, fancy.
I don't know. It doesn't look like there's much of anything there for Chevalier de Lyonesse, if I'm honest.
Next time on Uncivil Wars, Bretonia.
There you go. Good work. Yeah, I think there's some minor differences in the available characters.
Oh, Bretonia's going to be fun.
That's going to be chaos, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's going to be
Chaos
Bretonnia.
we'll do later. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in the next one.
Indeed.
Bye-bye.
Bye.